One really special thing about the way our ear was created is that if a loud sound comes through, we have this mechanism where the sound becomes so robust and it travels up our nerve in such a big, strong, such an enormous amplitude of energy that some of that energy will touch and correlate or communicate to our facial nerve, and a response will actually come back in reverse. So instead of everything going up the brainstem, some of the energy will now start coming back down the facial nerve, and it'll actually constrict on what we call a tensor tympani muscle that's housed in our middle ear space. And that tensor tympani muscle will actually pull on the eardrum, and so instead of the eardrum being very flexible and compliant, the eardrum stiffens up, acting like a human innate, or just it's this function that happens naturally. We don't even have to do anything. And the eardrum stiffens up and it actually dampens the sound. It actually reduces the overall energy of the sound hitting our eardrum because the eardrum itself is more stiff. And so it reduces the sound and it allows us to be protected. The issue is that muscle is small. In fact, it's one of the very smallest muscles in our body. And so that muscle can only hold that eardrum for so long before it starts to release. And it's usually thought that about 20 to 30 minutes of tensor tympani help will be there and be helping us reduce the sound. But after that, you're kind of on your own. And that's why if you're around sound and it's being sustained for quite a while, like longer than 20 to 30 minutes, you definitely need to be wearing hearing protection because that tensor tympani muscle can't hold on forever.
Isn't it cool how complex our bodies are? I mean, we have patients comment all the time. They'll look at these diagrams on the wall of the inner ear, and you look at all these little muscles, this tensor tympani muscle, the nerves involved that go up the ascending pathway, and then these descending nerves that come back down to the ear. And the fact that our bodies are created so that we have protective mechanisms built in is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
pretty
it
cool
is
stuff.
Amazing.